Hello, this is Andrew from Otaku Spirit, and here today I am going to show you guys my collection. So this has been a long time coming. People have been asked several times, hey, can you do a collection video? And so, hey, I'm moving here soon possibly, so best time of any to do this before I box everything up. But yeah, I'm going to go through every single section I have. I have multiple sections, but I'm going to have to capture them in segments. So hopefully this ends up being a really awesome video and you guys enjoy it. So let's get started with it. Kicking things off, I have my first wall here. Has a wall scroll of K-On! With all the girls on it. Absolutely love it. It's adorable. Following that, I have a wall scroll of Beldandi from Oh My Goddess. I absolutely love her. Got that a long time ago. It was probably my first wall scroll. Then following that, I have Unlimited Blade Works, Archer, Lancer, and Saber. And then a Rin Tosaka wall scroll, which is absolutely beautiful. I love the colors in that one. Alright, moving on to my first shelf here, I have Manga starting off things. I have the entire set of Knights of Sidonia. Really, really love that series. It's really awesome. I like the anime itself, but then moved on to the manga and got a nice conclusion to it. After that is Flowers of Evil. That's a series that my brother turned me on to. A lot of psychological stuff kind of delved into there. So it ended up being kind of... I think the writer has kind of a dirty way of writing humans, and it's really, really interesting in that regard. After that is, of course, The Silent Voice, or A Silent Voice, which I absolutely adored. I can't wait to watch the actual movie of it. And then we have Neon Genesis Evangelion, the entire set. I haven't got around to actually reading that one yet, but I really do want to get that writer's take on the story and how it concludes. What I have read is pretty awesome. So, School Live is our next one, or School Live, as some people like to call it. That makes it sound like an idol show. I'm up to volume 5 so far. I'm really, really liking it. It's pretty much at where the anime is, technically, because it is completely different, which is awesome. The ReZero light novels is next. Looking forward to actually jumping into that one as soon as I finish Spice and Wolf. Happiness is, of course, the same writer as Flowers of Evil, which is his new work, which is, I guess, is supposed to be a vampire show so far, or vampire story. So it'll be cool seeing his take on that. And then after that, I have up the top, I have Kizumonogatari, the novel. Haven't gotten around to that one yet. I kind of want to watch the anime first. Spice and Wolf is under that. I have the complete set of Spice and Wolf, and I have actually the collector's edition also, which I can, I guess, show off later. So I bought that right before the collector's edition came out. And then after that, we have Maria the Virgin Witch. I really enjoy the anime, so I picked up the manga. The manga is a lot more isolated to Maria, but is a really good read, so check that out if you liked Maria the Virgin Witch. If anything, pick up the extras, not the 3 volumes, but pick up the extras, which is Exhibition. That one's a really awesome kind of little side stories. And then after that, we have Noragami. I have all the Noragami so far up to 17, which has been really, really awesome. I love the anime a lot, and I picked up the manga, and like most manga, it's just more of what you have not gotten yet. I have some weird mangas at the top there. I have Manga Messiah, which is kind of a biblical manga, which is really interesting. So I snagged that. And then I have some Star Wars manga, which I've never actually looked at, but it's kind of funny seeing Star Wars as manga characters. And then No Game No Life, I have up to light novel 4, which Chris actually picked up. He really likes No Game No Life. I think it's supposed to get past the show, so I'm kind of interested in reading it as well. The Ancient Magus' Bride, I just picked that recently. I'm still in volume 1, and I'm liking it so far. I watched the OVA. It was released on the side, and was interested in the world. And then I have the first volume of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which is going to be adapted into a anime here next season. So I thought I'd pick up the manga and check it out. And then at the very end there, I have Wolf Children, which is the manga for Wolf Children, which was adapted or made after the movie, and I love the movie, so read through that. Really, really cool, so I enjoyed it. All right, moving up to the top here, the next section we have here, I have Ghost in the Shell. I have an old DVD of it from Manga, and then I have the second manga released for Blu-ray, which is the 2.0 version of it. Following that, we have Death Note Collection, the live-action movie. I also have the Omega edition for the anime, but next up we have is Battle Royale, the complete collection. That's the live action, of course. We never have an anime of it. Need an anime of it. Gunslinger Girls on DVD. I have the Blu-ray collection of the original series, plus the second series, but I wasn't too much of a fan of. Short Piece, I got that one here. Then we got The Kingdoms of Dreams and Madness. That's a kind of a documentary of Ghibli, which I've watched most of it, and I really, really like that insight into that world, or that creative mindset of those people like Hayao Miyazaki and stuff. This is kind of most of my Ghibli films here. It's Princess Mononoke on DVD, The Tale of Princess Kaguya, Princess Mononoke on Blu-ray, Kiki's Delivery Service, Wind Rises. I want to get the rest of them, but it's one of those things where I don't really need to rewatch it, but I really want to get it on Blu-ray. Next we have is Bunny Drop, the complete collection on Blu-ray DVD. Kimi ni Todoroke, Selector Infected Wick Sauce, which is the one that my brother picked up. He really liked that series. True Tears, absolutely love True Tears. Picked that one up. Lucky Stars on Blu-ray collection, released here recently. Psychopath Season 1. Ground Control, the psychedelic... I keep saying psychedelic girl. Ground Control to Psychoelectric Girl, the complete collection. Aria, the Scarlet Ammo, enjoyed the first season, didn't care for the second season. K, the complete series, enjoyed that one. Diamond Daydreams, haven't watched this one yet, but I picked it up because it was really cheap. Cyber Team in Akihabara, have not watched that one, was really, really cheap as well. Blue Seed, I watched it a long time ago, want to rewatch it, and then we'll get started into the Tenchis. Alright, I can't really reach most of these, so you'll have to excuse me. We have Tenchi Muyo right here on DVD, the complete collection. These are mostly all Chris's, but I keep them because I want to protect them. Tenchi Muyo, the movie, the first one. Tenchi Muyo in Love. Tenchi Muyo, the second movie, Daughter of Darkness. Tenchi Muyo, the third one, which is Tenchi Forever. Then we have the Tenchi in Tokyo series on DVD, the original DVD releases. The original DVD releases of Tenchi Universe. Then I have I randomly decided to pick up this VHS of the entire collection. I picked up one VHS because it had a special Sasami episode. And then we have Tenchi Muyo, the first movie on VHS, and then Kiki's Delivery Service on VHS as well. These are kind of I never watch it because I don't have a VHS anymore, but for some reason I can't get rid of them, so I'm kind of stuck with them. All right, now moving down, we have most of all my OSTs and soundtracks that I've picked up recently. I have a lot of like Ayumi Hamazaki here, the best Distance Worlds from Final Fantasy. I have the collector's super duper edition of the Bakemonogatari set here for the soundtrack. Hopefully these aren't dusty because I haven't dusted up there in a long time. Underneath there I have Mythanoid. I got Cabaneri the Iron Fortress for the Egoist, which was pretty awesome. It's one of those ones where I really like the song, but it's not really one that you play in your car all the time. It doesn't sound right. Aimer's Brave Shine, absolutely love that song. Naked Dive Scream Mode. I have Super Beaver, which is, I believe, Rashisha, I believe. Stereo Dive Foundation Genesis, I love that song. Didn't care much for the show. Daisy, this is the soundtrack or the audio for Stereo Dive Foundation for Beyond the Boundary. I have AZ from Swano Hiroyuki, which is the All Know Zero soundtrack. Love Swano Hiroyuki, if you have not guessed yet. Stereo Dive Foundation Renegade, which was from, I believe, the Gangsta. Distant World, another Final Fantasy soundtrack. Really old Tenchi Muyo OVA Best volume, which I got from a friend a long time ago. My First Story, really love that one. A lot of Raise Your Flag I have, and what's Man of the Mission, Man of the Mission, Seven Deadly Sins. And then I got, this is, I believe, the soundtrack from Rumpa Kentan, which is a really awesome track as well. And then below there, we have is probably one of my, I'm get finished putting these up, one of my most cherished collections here, which is the Neon Genesis Evangelion set, which is the full entire box set, which is just epic. And I never want it to leave me because we don't ever get the Blu-ray. And I also have the two movies, the End of Evangelion and the Death and Rebirth. The Rebuilds, 1 through 3. Black Lagoon, which I haven't watched yet, but I really want to. Eden the East, I really enjoyed that one. My entire Shakugan no Shana series, which is, it's Ryukujimiya, love her. Claymore anime, which I loved, and I ended up picking up all the mangas. We'll show that in a minute. Soul Eater is a classic. And then I have High School DxD, which is one my brother really wanted to pick up. I have not watched it yet, but we'll see. Then I have the Akira Blu-ray Summer Wars, Wolf Children, absolutely awesome. The Boy and the Beast, and then Inari Kankan Koi Roha, which is absolutely adorable. And then just past that, we have Panama Inverted, which is a really good movie. Kind of a mind bend to it. The Cowboy Bebop Complete Collection Blu-ray. And then we have all my anime classics, which is, I don't want to call them all anime classics. They are titled that. We have Noir, which I haven't watched yet. Serial Experiments Lane, which is a classic. Deadman Wonderland, it kind of left off bad. Spice and Wolf is a classic. Steins Gate, awesome. Ergo Proxy, have not watched it here recently. I need to watch it again. Love Hina is an old harem classic. Hellsing, need to rewatch it again. Bacano, classic. Last Exile, classic. And Havana Reme, which is an epic classic. Alright, and below there on the next shelf we have Armitage 3. I have both the DVD and the newer release DVD as an anime classic because I love Armitage and I kind of just wanted a newer version of it. Same thing here with Battle Angel. Pretty much the same release from company, but newer. I have Big Wind Up 2, which I watched here recently because I got this was a review copy, and I ended up picking up the original series because I loved it so much. Blue Submarine number 6, I'm sorry. I have not watched that one yet, but definitely looking forward to it. Boogie Pop Phantom, which is a classic. Haven't watched in a long time. Really do want to watch it again. Burn Up, which I remember from my childhood, but I have not watched recently. Dragon Half is a silly little short series, making fun of fantasy and stuff. El Hazard, Trapped in Another World kind of show, which is kind of a classic. And we have Girls High, which I haven't watched yet. Kind of was a cheapo, I picked it up. Golden Boy, classic comedy. Very, very crude, but hilarious. GTO, watched it here recently. It's another classic. Some parts of it doesn't hold up, but it's still pretty good. Hatsukoi Limited, I've watched a little bit of it and I really like the first few episodes, so I'm looking forward to hopefully the rest of it holds up as well. Iria Zeram, this is one of those ones I always chime about. I really love it. I'm glad Discotheque brought it back. Canon, which is another classic key show, really cute. Kino's Journey, I watched about half of it. It's a awesome series, very Mushishi kind of ish, story per episode kind of thing. Kurenai, really cool, dark show. Kimi Kiss, I watched it a while back, need to watch it again. Cute little harem kind of show. Then we have Magical Witch Puni-chan, which is another cheapo, but it's absolutely twisted and morbid, crude type magical girl spoof. Mongolian Chop Squad, classic, really enjoy it. Tsukiyumi Moonface, I was forgetting the actual title. I watched it a long time ago, don't remember much about it, but love the music, so why not? Then we have Mushishi, of course, because I love Mushishi. I wish they would get the rest of the series here. New Dominion Ting Place, that's another classic I watched when I was a child, so I had to pick that one up. Ninja Nonsense, really silly ninja type show from Nozomi. Project Eiko, another classic from my childhood that I decided to pick up here recently because Eastern Star released it. And then moving from there, we have Ruin Explorers, Fam and Hire. That was another cheapo that I picked up. I don't really know much about it. Sakura Wars, another kind of classic that I want to watch through again. Servant X Service, which is really hilarious series that I watched here a while back. It's a pretty recent one. Shangri-La, another classic. Need to watch it all the way through. I think I get like halfway through and then I stopped watching for some reason. She, the Ultimate Weapon, really screwed up type show. Enjoyed it though. About a girl that's kind of being worked as an experiment. And then we have Shuffle, classic harem comedy show. Sound of the Sky, amazing show that doesn't get enough credit. Released by Nozomi Entertainment. Really cool little series that kind of is a K-on with military and bugles. So there you go. Then we have Tsukihime, which I believe is in the Type Moon area, which I haven't watched yet. I love all the Fate Stay stuff, so I thought I'd pick it up. Vampire Princess Mio, picked that one up here recently. It's an older series, what I want to watch again. Wandama Style, which is just a straight up comedy. I think it's about like a scientist and stuff. I watched a little bit of it. Then we have Welcome to NHK. Need to finish that one up. You're Under Arrest, which is an old classic that I enjoyed when I was a kid. Yozakura Quartet. Haven't watched that one yet here recently, but I picked it up, hoping to watch it. Green Legend Ron, which is an older show that we picked up a long time ago. And then Dragon Ball, the original series. All right, and on the last shelf we have here is, this right here is kind of the, we still need to review it. We got them from Nozomi Entertainment, and we're supposed to review and watch them. But after that, we have is Super Gals, which is actually a surprisingly good show. I'm going to have a review up here soon. These are my Gundam series right here, most of it pretty much, and that is Mobile Suit Gundam, the original series, Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, Mobile Suit Double Zeta, After War Gundam X. Oh, I'm sorry, there's Char's Counterattack also right here. And then we have a really awesome series. I was actually very surprised by it, which is the Gundam Bill Fighters Tri, which is actually a really cool little show, even if you're not into Gundam. After that, Reconquista and G, which I won't say anything. You'll have to wait for our review. A very different ending for Gundam, I would say that. The Heroic Legend of Arslan is the really old DVD. It's a little bit dusty. That's how old it is. And then we have King of Thorns, which is all right. A little bit too much CG for my taste. Kind of dancing between the two. The Castle of Cagliostro, which I still need to watch. The Slayers Revolution R. That's actually most of my Slayer stuff right here. It was just the Slayers season 1 through 3 on DVD. This is the movie motion picture DVD, which I got a long time ago. And then the Slayers Revolution R, which I believe is 4 and 5 series or seasons. And after that, we have Shiki, which sadly does not have a reversal. It was a save version and had no reversible, sadly. Rika 7 complete series, Fooly Cooly, Full Metal Alchemist. These are my Full Metal Alchemists. I need to buy them quickly because they're losing the license. So that's all the original Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and then the 3 movies, which I don't know in their order, so don't get mad at me. Then we have the recently released Code Geass Blu-ray collector's edition from Funimation, which I had to get like 15 copies of from them because they were all destroyed. Expelled from Paradise, the movie, I actually really kind of enjoyed that one. It's Shinobuchi's work. Then we have Escaflowne, which is a classic. Glad Funimation brought it back. Another case of getting a copy that's not destroyed. But this is the entire Blu-ray collection. It has the movie in there, and then you have the original dub DVD, which came with the really expensive pledge for Kickstarter. And after that, we have, I believe that's Little Witch Academia. Yes, Little Witch Academia, the import, because they didn't have one over here, so I got the import. And then after that is the Lonely, and I know there's some people that know me are going to laugh at this, the Lonely Dust-Covered I Need the Rest of My Collection from Sekai Project visual novel for Fruitigus Saya. Still waiting on the other ones to actually be completed in the middle of all those 50 million things releasing. Rant closed. All right, moving on to the next wall, we have my Nice Sidonia complete series. I have the original series, and then I have the second season, which was bought here recently, really awesome. Got Beyond the Boundary, KyoAni work, really awesome. Monthly Girl and Zaki-kun, which is absolutely hilarious. I love that series. Troubled Life of Kotora-san. I got that one as a review copy. I enjoyed a lot of bit of it. There's some aspects I didn't like. Same with If Her Flag Breaks, the review copy. I was kind of mixed on it. I enjoyed a lot of aspects of it as well, though. Melancholy with Suzumi Haruhi, complete collection. Awesome release by Funimation, thankfully. But that's the entire collection of the series. The shorts and the disappearance of Nagato Yuki-chan, or Nagato. And then we have the movies for Madoka Magica, Part 1 and 2, and then the Rebellion. Really love that movie adaptation. I didn't care for the series as much because the pacing, I think it fixed a lot of that with the movies. Definitely recommend the movies. Noragami is another one that I absolutely love, and I can't wait for the limited release of the second season as well, because Arigato was epic. And after that, we have the Mobile Suit Gundam, The Origins manga. I've gotten 6 of them so far. They're absolutely beautiful releases, stunning quality, photo paper, hardbound, absolutely stunning stuff. I'm looking forward to reading through those. All right, continuing with this wall, we have pretty much all of my standard Blu-ray case boxes in alphabetical order. It's about the only thing that I have alphabetical. It's just too difficult to alphabetize things, especially when they're all different sizes. But kicking things off, we have 5 centimeters per second. And then following that one is, of course, the Japanese release, because we got a DVD release over here. I think they're doing a Blu-ray release here soon from somebody, I forget who it is. Then we have A Town Where You Live. It's a review copy we got. Actually really enjoyed it. I'm looking into the manga, but I need more time. And then after that, we have Amagami SS, which is kind of a weird take on the harem where it's kind of resetting. Angel Beats, which is another pretty awesome series. I think PA worked on that. Another PA Works Another, which is a really interesting, dark, eerie show, which I think they pulled off really well. Like most people, didn't care much for the ending. Cat Planet Cuties, Cat Planet Cuties, straight harem, or straight ecchi show. Not much else there if you're looking for that. Children Who Chase Lost Voices. It was an okay series, or movie. Wasn't a huge fan of it. Clannad After Story. Absolutely love that series. It's one of my top favorites. Colorful movie, or motion picture, whatever you want to call it. Really cool short movie that I think tackles some really interesting and tough topics. Broken Blade, that's the OVA series, I believe. All 6 of those. I think there's 6 of them. Then Canon, I actually need to watch that one. That's another PA Works one that I have not watched. Cardcaptor Sakura, the movie. Then we have Dream Eater Mary, which I actually kind of liked, even though I know that it got a botched production. Tale of Memories and Melodies. Have not watched that one yet. I do want to. Elfen Lied, which is a really dark and gruesome show. Fafner, the complete collection and movies, which is an awesome little release. The Familiar of Zero, which is season 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rika Jimiya, that's all I have to say. Absolutely love her. Cute little series. Fake Clyde Liner Prisma Ilia. That's about the only one that I have because, yeah, I don't care much for the other season. I like the recent series, though. Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works movie was garbage. Watch the show. Fate Stay Night, the complete collection from Studio Dean. It was an okay adaptation, even though everybody despises it. From the New World, absolutely epic series that easily jumped into my top favorites of all time. It has just got a beautiful world, very expansive, so much to unpack on that show. Definitely check out our review on that one. All right, and then moving on from there, we have The Garden of Words, which is a short little movie. I was mixed on it. It was beautiful, definitely beautiful looking. Glass Slip, I haven't checked that one out. I checked maybe the first 4 episodes and gave up on it, but I'm going to give it a chance because it's PA Works. Gatchaman Crowds, I still need to get insight, but that's an excellent series, tackling a lot of really interesting subjects. It's got a really deep and massive writing in that. Girls on Panzer, the complete collection, and the OVA. Looking forward to more Girls on Panzer in the future. The OVA was not too worth it, but if you're looking for more lore and stuff in that world, it's definitely worth it. Ghost Hound, haven't watched that one yet. Golden Time, I was very mixed on that one. I enjoyed what they did with the main character, though. Grave of the Fireflies is a classic. Had to pick it up because it's a classic. I'll never watch it because it's detrimental, but everybody should watch it. Gunbuster the movie. I was waiting on the series, but I picked up the movie instead. I'll have to settle. But it's another Gynax series or movie. Heaven's Mimopad. Haven't watched that one. Definitely do want to. Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat. Really hilarious series. It is very ecchi, though. Same with the next one, which is High School of the Dead. It's more action-y. Got some comedy in there, but it's gore, comedy, ecchi. I was mixed on it. I need more of it, I think. I do want a zombie show, though. Humanity Has Decline, which is... have not watched that one yet. Kids on a Slope is a series I do really need to watch, and I'm sorry that I have not watched it. Forgive me. Kokoro Connect, excellent series. Love it to death. Go watch it. K-On! Is another one. Excellent series. Hilarious. Cute little girls playing band. Listen to Me Girls, I'm Your Father, which is I enjoyed a lot of aspects of it. I have a written review of it out there. Guy taking care of his nieces. Marduk Scramble, definitely an awesome movie series by Gohans. Very, very beautiful looking. Then we have I got a review disc of My Little Monster, and I decided to make my own cover for that one. It was an okay series. My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, I actually really, really like that series. And very cynical writer, definitely. And then we have Nadia, which I need to watch. Very long series, but I've been wanting to watch that for a while. Natsu Yuki Rendezvous, which I haven't watched yet. Romance series. Nyankoi, which I have not watched yet. It's supposed to be a cute comedy. Mayu, definitely awesome series. Go watch that one. I put in the same vein as something like Spice and Wolf. Very old setting and everything like that. Then we have Mysterious Girlfriend X, which I have not watched yet. My brother enjoyed it. Punchline, excellent series. Go watch that. Even though it is very ecchi at the beginning, give it about 4 and it kind of kicks and ramps up, and the ecchi kind of goes in the background. Red Lion, do need to watch that one. Movie that's supposed to be really awesome. Samurai Bride and Samurai Girls. My brother really liked this series. I didn't care too much for it, but there was some cool aspects to it, especially the first season. Second season was just more fluff. Say I Love You. I watched a little bit, not too much. Shirobako is an excellent series. Go watch it. It's a classic. Sad about the release that they did with Sentai Filmworks. Kind of a disgrace. Strawberry Marshmallow. Very cutesy. Little girls. Comedy. Very, very innocent. Tamako Market. Kyoani, absolutely beautiful. Loved it to death. Tari Tari, absolutely beautiful. PA Works series, really, really awesome. All right, continuing down the line here, we have next up is Time of Eve, the movie, which is awesome. Definitely recommend picking that one up. Even had some extra content in there that this series didn't have. Tokyo Magnitude 8.0, I absolutely really loved it. It's very tragic, earthquake in Tokyo thing. Michiko and Hachin, have not watched that one yet. I know I do need to watch that one. The Ambition of Oda Nobunaga, or Oda Nobunaga. Have not watched that one yet, but I'm kind of interested in it. And Oda Nobunaga as a girl. What? Outbreak Company. Definitely love that one. It's great comedy. Actually has some pretty cool little message in there as well. Looks cute. Really fun. Requiem of the Phantom. Requiem of the Phantom. I have Gin Buchi, and I really want to watch it, but I've tried to watch it and I fell asleep. So I'll have to try that again sometime. The World God Only Knows is the one that Chris kind of pushed me into picking up and reviewing. I didn't care for it too much. There was some episodes of it that I really loved, though. There's some characters I really loved, but for the most part, oof. The Lull in the Sea, really love that one. That's another PA Works original series. Absolutely beautiful. Great little message. It's basically town and people that live underwater and them kind of the difficulties in them kind of conversing. Then I have here is the Japanese release of Anthem of the Heart, because we didn't have one over here yet. So I picked up the Japanese version because I really want to watch it. Has subtitles, so that's cool. All right, next up we have Death Note the Omega Edition, which is the anime series. I need to watch that again. It's a really awesome series. Very clever writing. Yeah, it has a terrible second half, but it's worth it. No Game No Life. That's a series that I kind of enjoy. Brother picked that one up. It's the collector's edition. Very, very beautiful box. Then after that, we have, of course, the entire collection of Bakemonogatari. And that is, well, not the entire. There's still some that are just releasing. But that is the Bakemonogatari, or Bakemonogatari, Nisamonogatari, Nekomonogatari, Bakemonogatari, or Kabumonogatari, Onimonogatari, Otori Monogatari, Koi Monogatari, Hana Monogatari, and Suki Monogatari. Well, that's a tongue twister. Very beautiful series. Very expensive, but very, very worth it because I enjoyed every single bit of that series. So awesome stuff. I'm getting back more into the box sets. Of course, we've been for a while. We have the Sailor Moon Crystal, Series 1, or Part 1, my brother picked up. Wasn't a fan of Crystal, but he was a huge fan of it, so good on him. Strike Witches, this is a cool series. It actually has both Season 1 and 2 in the same box set, which is really awesome. It's very, very cute. Then we have my Air TV set, which is amazing. I love Air TV. So I'm glad that I picked that up a long time ago. Sorry you see the dust, because I can't dust it all. I'm sorry. Then I have my Cardcaptor Sakura complete set here, which is from NIS America. Absolutely beautiful. And then we have the Love Chinubio and Other Delusions complete set, which is from Sentai Filmworks. Absolutely beautiful box set. And then getting in the corner here, we have Love Chinubio's and Other Delusions Heartthrob, which I still need to watch. Beautiful series, though. Well, I love that one. Toradora, complete set from NIS America. I had to pick that one up because I love Toradora, and I didn't want to miss that one. That's collector edition or premium edition. Premium edition of A Citric Family, which I gave it a second shot. I watched the original series, or I watched it originally, got it to like episode 9, gave up on it, rewatched the Blu-ray, and actually really loved it. All right, I'm just going to complete this shelf so I don't have to come back to it before we hit the other stuff. We have the Soundophonium Collection 1, 2, 3, which is my brother picked up. It's KyoAni, very beautiful. I wasn't a huge fan of the first season. I love the second season, but he loved it so much that he went out and bought it, which is great because it's absolutely beautiful on Blu-ray. Very expensive though. Same with the one after here, which we have Yuki no as a hero. Beautiful series. Loved it. It was a great take on the magical girl. I really liked the style of the magical girl in that one, and loved it so much I decided to pick them up when they were on sale. But they're beautiful releases, even if they're really, really expensive. But it's just not for the faint of heart, only for the biggest fans. Then after that, we have the Hanasaki Roha Premium Edition set, which I absolutely love. Hanasaki Roha, it's one of my favorite anime of all time. Definitely go check it out. It's a girl who pretty much gets ditched by her mother, lives with her grandma in her hot spring hotel, and pretty much it's a coming-of-age story. Really beautiful. But yeah, I actually kind of want to watch it here recently because I'm struggling with decisions right now, and I probably would help me. It helped me last time. Hanasaki Roha Season 1, or Core 1, Core 2, and then the movie. Then after that one, we have the Love Live, the movie, which was given us as a review copy. I was okay on it. I was okay on the movie itself. Ended up watching the entire series because of it, and it gave me a lot of appreciation for it, and I love the entire Love Live, the original Love Live a lot. Not a big fan of Sunshine, but it's not bad. Ruby is best girl. To kind of finish off my Blu-ray and DVDs here, I have also the entire Fate Zero collection, limited edition, or collector's edition box 1, and then collector's edition box 2. Absolutely amazing series. Fate Zero was awesome. I loved it to death. And then I have the Unlimited Blade Works collection 1, and then collection 2 from A1 Pictures, or Aniplex America, I'm sorry. Absolutely beautiful set. That's Ufotable, by the way. And Ufotable also did the Zero. Absolutely beautiful sets. Very, very premium price again. That's why I usually keep them in a case to keep them protected because I spent too much on them, but they're beautiful, so I love them to death. I'll regret it later kind of thing. All right, and to give a quick snapshot of the rest of my wall here before we get to the major stuff like the figures, please ignore the glare because it's kind of difficult to get around it. Back in the corner, I have a Samurai 7 kind of art that I end up framing, which was pretty cool. It's actually an advertisement, which turned out to be framed pretty cool. And then I have my Saber Hook version, the little framed art they came with the actual figure. And then I have a limited print Clannad lithograph, which I really, really love. And then a Angel Beats lithograph with same veins, limited print, which I absolutely love as well. And they turned out great framed. And then beyond that, we have a few, what I have left over from cards that I get from Right Stuff. I end up framing them and they look pretty cool. And then down below there, I have a Snow Miku wall scroll, which was probably not legal, but I picked it up and I really like it. Down below there, I have Serial Experiments Lane art or advertisement print that I end up putting in a frame. Looks really awesome. I love Serial Experiments Lane. Then on there, I have I guess I can run through these really quickly. These are my, they're inside of a baseball bat case, and it turned out really well. I'm putting Nendroids in them. I'm getting rid of most of my Nendroids probably in the future, but I still want to keep all of my Type Moon type stuff, Fate Stay Night specifically. On the left here, we have the lion one from the Carnival, Fate Stay Carnival one. I forget what's Carnival Phantasm or something like that. Excuse me if I missed most of these. They have Saber Lily. I have a casual Saber, Fate Zero Saber, and I have Fate Extra, I believe. And then I have a Ruler, then Bride Saber, Extra Shiny Saber, something like that, a limited edition one. Rider, Alter Saber, of course. Then Shiro, Rentasaka, Archer, and then Gilgamesh. And then above there I have on the left side is a kind of a keychain that I ended up getting from Good Smile Company for the Good Smile Racing pledge. The art card that came in with Nice Sidonia, which has Best Girl on it. Some Tenchi Muyo cards that I got from a friend. They're like playing cards. It's kind of a, what do they call them? Shikishi, I believe, of Ram and Ram, which are Best Girls. An Android of Snake, which I regret buying, but whatever. A Kanoki plush doll, and then I have my art cards for Time of Eve on the right side there. All right, next up we have, this is mostly stuff that I keep in the other room in a DTOF, and I decided to bring them in here to make it easier to record. But most of this stuff is Chris's stuff. This is his Rin, which is from Hashimiku series or Vocaloids. We have Utsutsu from Gatchaman Crowds. Oh my gosh, I'm going to start kicking myself if I don't start remembering these names. I'm going to skip it and come back because I feel bad. Miss Monochrome, which he absolutely adores. We have a... my gosh, Rosen Maiden. I don't remember either one of their names. I might feel really bad. Don't get angry at me. I'll remember them later, so don't worry about yelling them out to me in comments, but you can do it anyways. I don't care. I think Akari from Kankali, and which was one of his favorites. This is a figure I got for him, which is of Ren, of Vocaloid. This is a Kotobukiya, I believe, release of Shiro from No Game No Life. This is the Good Small Company, I believe, release of... no, I don't think it's Good Small Company. Somebody else, but might be, of Shiro from No Game No Life. And they have probably one of his favorite figures, which is of somebody from Arpeggio of Blue Still, and then, which I don't remember her name, I think it's Congo or something like that. And this is probably one of my oldest figures, personally, from a long time ago. I got it from a friend, which is of Ryoko from Tenchi along with Kinokia down there. Very old figure. It's very aged. I think it's finally gotten a lean to it. Might see if I can fix it here soon. Then we have, back here, we have Shinjigahara and my Araragi from the Monogatari series. I'm not going to remember her name, so I feel very bad because I loved her to death. But these are both from Gatchaman Crowds. All right, next up here from the stuff from the other room. Arpeggio Bull Still, we have some more stuff over here, which is two characters I have no clue who they are, but my brother loves them, so he got them. I got a character from Celestial Method, yes. My brother loves that character. Don't know who her name is. Sorry. Didn't watch all through that show all the way. Next up we have is Yuki Yuna as a hero. Yuki on here, which is... I didn't like this particular Nindroid because it is a movable. I hate movables, but I love Yuki Yuna. I have a figure of her, which I love more. Sinon from Sword Art Online. Another movable that I don't particularly care for, but got it anyways because it was a spur of the moment buy. I have, I know somebody's going to hate me for missing this one. Hoppo, I believe her name is, from Kankali, and she's adorable, so I picked it up. I think I ended up passing it off to my brother, though, because I'm getting out of Nindroids. Next up we have is a character from... It's a short magical girl show. I do not remember the name of it. My brother loved it, so he got it. And then we have another one from my brother's collection, which is, Space Patrol Ludico. Yeah, I'm getting them. It takes me a while. All right, and for the last of the stuff that we have migrated from the other room, we have a character from Kankali. I forget her name. Yamato, I believe. And then we have... my brother will hate me for not knowing this one. This is a character from Angel Beats, which was a cute character. Great voice actress. And then we have Tama from Selector Infected Wick Sauce. Then Nyantan from Etotama. This is a lot of struggle for me. And then we have from World Conquest Vestaplot. Absolutely loved her character. And we have a... Kuroneko, or I guess it's the Kamineko from Orimo. And then a character from Nisekoi that my brother loves. I don't have no clue. I think her name's like... It starts with an O, I think. I don't know. And then back here, on the left, we have Madoka in a kimono, which I got for him for Christmas, I believe. And then a absolutely beautiful figure from Your Eye in April. I don't recall her name, sorry. Then we have a figure that I got a long time ago. It's a Banpresto, really cheapo type figure, but it looks really awesome, which is of a Yui from K-On! Wow. And then my brother's pride and joy figure, which he spent like almost $300 on, which is the Tama Yorihime, I think. Tama something from the Selector Infected Wick Sauce later parts of the show. I think it's Tama Yorihime, I believe is the name of it. Absolutely stunning figure. Looks absolutely beautiful. I'm going to knock some stuff out here real quick before we move on to the Detolf cases. First on the left here, we have my larger size Kanoki plush, which I picked up. I don't remember when I picked that one up. I think I got them both from the same person. I got a Happy Holidays card from NIS America that has some Disgaea characters on it. I really liked it, so I decided to keep it in a frame. Don't know why. And then beyond that, hopefully there's not too much glare here. I can probably move things. A few cases here. I have, on the bottom one here, I have some characters from Dog Days. I really like the character designs, even though I haven't watched the show. Hey, we don't get many Neko characters and Inu characters. All right, up the top here we have character from Kenkali on the left side. I have Rei Ayanami and Askalene Soryu, the Good Smile Company Android Eva Racing figures. And then I don't remember her name, but she's from Gargantua, the Virtuous Planet. I wish we can get more of that. And then over to the right side of there, we have a Pinch keychain that I got from Doki Doki Boxy, which I really thought it was cute. And then I got a cell phone stand of character from Sword Art Online. Can't remember her name, and it sucks because I really like her. Sylphia or something like that. Sophie, I don't remember. Don't get angry at me. And then below there, I have my Day Live Nindroids. I don't have the fourth one, but I picked up the other ones because I really like the character designs, even though I'm getting out of Nindroids. Kurumi, don't remember her name, the sister, and then the really cute little Moe girl. But yeah, they're absolutely adorable, so I picked them up. And then to the right of that, I have most of my games are all boxed up. I actually thinking of getting rid of most of them, but these are my I can't live without them games, so I keep them with me. You gotta ignore the glare, I apologize. But I got Galgun. I have the PS4 version of Project Diva X. I have Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Project Diva F for PS3. Project Diva F second for PS3. I like to keep I love my Hatsumiki, so I keep them out. Valkyria Chronicles HD for PS4. I got the Project Diva X. I have VT Colorful, which is like Ia's version of it, of the Diva games. And then I have a Japanese version of Diva X second, I believe, is what that is on the right side. And then beyond that, I have my Claymore Complete Collection manga set here, which is all 23 volumes. I absolutely love this box set. I love the series too. Turned out pretty awesome. And then I have, behind there, I have my Fate Zero wall scroll, which is pretty huge, but pretty awesome. And then over the right of there, I'll get to the figures later. I have a Bakemonogatari Senjogahara clear posters, which I got with the Nindroid, which are really awesome. And then above my door here, I have a Arya, the Scarlet Ammo advertisement that I made into a frame, which is pretty cool. And for those that are curious, this is where I pretty much do most of my anime viewing and gaming, which is my television that everything's kind of worked around. Kind of bring it up for you, so it's not too shaky. But yeah, I got my my entire my television there, which is mounted onto a set here that has all of my consoles, not all of the consoles, but most of the consoles I use all the time, which is my PS3 for Hatsune Miku, solely for that. My Wii U, which never gets much use except for Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Xenoblade Chronicles X. PS4, which gets lots of use for anime viewing and for Hatsune Miku, and among other things. And then below there, I have a Xbox One that never gets used because I used it once for Titanfall, and then it's not been used since then. I usually keep it inside of a wrap. And then underneath there, I have my my tower, which is my computer, which I used to do a lot of PC gaming. So I still keep that there for anything that I need to view that doesn't have an app. I'll watch it on there. All right, kicking things off with my first Detolf case, I have at the top here the Hatsune Miku figure, which I absolutely adore. It's probably one of my favorite ones that I've gotten. I had to get it secondhand, and well, I got it as a really big old release, but it was still brand new. It looked like it was brand new. I think it's beautiful. All right, the first shelf here, we have Sayaka and Kyoko from Madoka Magica in their kimonos. I was going to buy all the kimono ones, but I ended up only getting these three, unfortunately. Madoka is all around the side here. And then I have a figure of Ia, Vocaloid, which is absolutely beautiful. Didn't care much for the overall quality, but it's still beautiful. I'm going to carefully pick up these two because they're together. And then behind there I have my Shikishi set from the Kickstarter for Clannad, the visual novel. And then I have the visual novel back there. And then behind Madoka here, I have the Hikari Momoro Saki Michide, which is cool as well. And then the manga in the back, which is really, really cool. All right, next shelf here we have my Asuka Langley Soryu 3.33, which is absolutely awesome. I love the pose and everything. And then I have a Rin Tosaka with the Archer outfit on. And then over the side here, I have my Rory Mercury from Gate, and I'm totally about to break her hair. Nice. And at the very bottom here, we have another more Kankali stuff. I have, can't remember her name. She's absolutely weird and crazy and awesome. I think this is Shigeru, I believe, which is an absolutely epic figure. Great little pose to it. And then behind her, I have Kongo Des, which is my favorite of the Kankalis. Don't ask me why she's all in the back. It just fits, so sorry. This is her damaged version. I wanted to get her full-size version, but that was a little bit expensive at the time. And then in the back here, I have some Hineko figures, one of her and then one of her Nindroid. All right, at the top of the second Detolf case here I have is the Muse of Ranger Murata, which I think is beautiful. It definitely captures Ranger Murata's work. I think I love his work overall. Next to her is Michiru from Furuka Saya, which is actually adorable. And then behind her is Tomoyo from Clannad, which is probably best girl from that show. All right, my first case here, I have Edity Spencer from Sakana Harare's Boring Girlfriend. Best girl, love her. Great little figure. Good Small Company. Good Small Company also is the Sengoku Medusa from Bakemonogatari or Monogatari series. Behind them and on the right side is the Dark Angel Olivia Twin Tail version from Rage of Bahamut. Absolutely stunning figure. Got it before I even liked Rage of Bahamut, the show. I know it's from a card game, and she wasn't even in the show. On the left side, we have Tenchi from Angel Beats as well. All right, moving down to the next shelf, we have my Hatsune Miku shrine, basically. I have on the left side Greatest Idol Miku, which is absolutely beautiful. Got a nice gloss to it. Stylish little base with Michi-M on there. Next to her is the Racing Miku, I think 2015, I believe, which has a really cool little like school Mizugi kind of look to it. And then next to her is I don't remember the name of this one specifically, but absolutely beautiful as well. I think it's the Tell-Year-Old version. Yeah, I think it is. So there, I got it. Haha. And then behind them, I have I'm not too thrilled on Racing Miku. I mean, that's 2015. Maybe the other one's 2014. One or the other. And then I have the I can't remember the name of that one. It's the Red Riding Hood version of her, which is absolutely beautiful, and I love it. It's huge. All right, and on the third shelf, we have my Snafu, Romantic Comedy Snafu girls, which is Yu Gahama, best girl, and Yuki-nan, which is terrible girl, but I got it because they look nice in a set. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. So I got them. And then, wow, that actually rotates pretty weird. And then next to, or behind them, is the my Yuki Yuna as a hero figure, which is absolutely beautiful. Did an excellent job on it. Let me kind of turn around here. Has a lot of flow to it. And in front of her, we have my Minma from Anohana, and then my Azunya from Keion. And then finally, at the very bottom of this case, I have most of my magical snow Mikus. I have the 2014 one in the back right, which is the magical one. I don't remember the years of the other ones, but on the left side there, they're in the back. Those are the other magical Mikus, or snow Mikus. Towards the front, we have Miku, a standard Miku Nindroid, and then a Halloween Miku Nindroid, Kankali Nindroid, which Kankali's best girl, or Kongo's best girl, sorry. On the right side, I have a Miku, Racing Miku, Nindroid, and then behind there is the Sakura Miku. All right, and for my final Detolf case I have here, this is the Saber Shrine, if you wouldn't call it, because I love Saber from the Fate Stay series and anything that has to do with any kind of likeness of her, so I know these aren't all Saber, but bear with me. But first one I have here is the Master Altria figure, which is absolutely beautiful. Has more of like a schoolgirl look to it, or a senpai look to it. Next to her was the pajama saber, which is absolutely adorable. Has a nice little pose to it. Don't care much for the stand, but it's nice that it kind of helps keep her from bending. And then behind her, I have the Sakura saber, which is absolutely elegant and beautiful. And it's probably one of my favorite saber figures. And again, I'm going with all saber. And then behind, I have the Fate Zero saber and saber motor, which is absolutely insanely awesome. And I managed to find one before they did a re-release, so I regret nothing. On the next shelf here, I have Saber Extra bikini version up front. I have the Heroine X figure right here, which is pretty awesome. I like the style to it. And then behind is the Bride Saber, which, you know, Saber's my waifu, so I had to get the waifu, and which is like really, really bright. And then behind is probably the piece de resistance, is the Hook version of Alter Saber, which is absolutely gargantuan, solid, and just beautiful. And for my final shelf of sabers here, I have the Saber Red Mordred version. And then next to her is the Saber Bride Fate CC, which is pretty amazing as well. And then back in the back, I have a Saber Jacket version from Fate Zero. And then, of course, the Unlimited Blade Works, I think, Kotobukiya Saber as well. All right, and then the last shelf, and rather than having to get down on the ground again, I have a lot of my Durarara ones, which I have, I can't remember his name, and that really sucks. Izaya, I know his name. I got his figure as well. And then finally, from the Dada, I have also Celti, which is epic as well. And I also have one more actual saber down here, which is my Figma. I actually absolutely despise. I got a Figma of her because she's Saber, and I end up despising it, but she's still Saber, so I keep her as like the redheaded stepchild. I know I already hit this wall, but this just came in, so I went ahead and stacked it on the wall. And that is my, it's supposed to be life-size Rem from ReZero wall scroll, which is absolutely stunning and huge and colorful. So, and it's very expensive too. So I went ahead and throw that on here because Rem is best girl, and I had to grab this when I seen it, even though it was really expensive. So yeah. All right, and to finish things off, I have a few things that are kind of boxed up and put off to the side that I wanted to show off as well. So I'll run through those real quickly. I have a canvas art of Alnoa Zero before I started hating a certain character, but it's still a beautiful print, and I love it as well. All right, next up I have is the Unlimited Blade Works cell print that was done. This is actually a multi-section thing with a sketch, a cell painting, and all that kind of good stuff. Check out our video if you want to see a full breakdown of that, but it's a gorgeous one. I have to get framed still. And next up is something that breaks my heart that I haven't gotten framed yet, but it is a canvas print of Michiru from Furugasai, and it is probably one of the most gorgeous art prints of her altogether. So I really do want to get this put in a frame because I want to kind of keep it safe because it's got gorgeous color to it and everything. So yeah. Next up we have is something I've already kind of mentioned earlier that I had, which is the anniversary collector's edition of Spice and Wolf. It has all 17 volumes put into one, and it's absolutely huge. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's hardbound, really well put together. I'll have a unboxing video up here soon. I already have it unboxed, just I didn't put the video together yet, so look forward to that. And next up we have are my art books, mostly art books, and the first one is the first one I ever got, which was actually an oops. I borrowed it from somebody, and then I found it like years later after I'd moved and everything, and I got really upset that I kind of technically stole this from them. But it's the New Type 100% collection of Neon Genesis Evangelion artwork. Some actually absolutely beautiful artwork in here. Just I'm a little sad angry at my younger self for not taking care of it. Of course, I think it was pretty much battered and bruised when I got it. I just was using it for art, but it's still awesome. I wish I could find the person that has this because I can give it back to him. All right, next up is my Prism Tone works of Renji Murata. I love, like I said earlier, I love Renji Murata, so I got this art book. I did a full run through of this in a video, so check that out if you want. And then from my I Love Shirobako set, I have the White Summer compilation art book, which I believe I did a run through of that in a video. If not, I'll probably get that here soon. A Shirobako art book, which is absolutely humongous. It has tons of stuff in there, sketches and all that kind of stuff, which is amazing. And it came with, of course, this thing, which is kind of like a planning envelope, which has inside of it kind of sketches and stuff, or in-betweens of a segment of the animation they were working on, which is absolutely amazing. And next up we have the Wolf Children art book, which I believe I did do a video run through of this one. It is absolutely awesome because I love Wolf Children. Tons of great stuff in here if you're a fan of it and want to run through that. Some great stuff in there. And then finally, from the rest of my art books, these are actually more like adventure series type things where they run through the show themselves, which is of Kiki's Delivery Service, My Neighbor Totoro, Laputa, Castle in the Sky, and Princess Mononoke, which this is, I believe, in more of an art book. I don't remember. I haven't looked them in a while, but they're just great hardbound type books there. But that concludes this run through of my collection. I'm pretty sure there's still some things hidden in boxes somewhere. I know there's a few figures I've yet to even unbox. But I hope you guys enjoyed running through what my collection is. It's not really a bragging thing. It's more of a thing. I love this genre, and I love sharing it with other people. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching all this stuff. I know I wasn't able to go in depth with each one of them. That's mainly because, well, I would take forever to go through all this stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you have any questions on specific things, go ahead and leave them a comment in the comment sections. But I appreciate you guys checking us out. Hopefully everything turned out great. And thank you all for watching, and you all take care.